Welcome students to our channel. So today we are going to see a very important topic. Most of the people don't know about this topic even though we have gone through the topics many times. Okay. So this is the introduction for electrical for you. So what are the objectives? What we are going to see? The objective is to remove fear of the basic electrical concepts for especially the first year students. Many students have a lot of fear when it compares to electrical concepts. They don't like the subject, they are very afraid about the subject, they do not choose these branches. So we want to remove the fear about the basic electrical concepts. To clear the concepts, we want to clear the concepts, make the fundamentals clear, right? So these are the objects: to remove the fear, to clear the concepts, and to make one thorough in the fundamental. You have to be very thorough in the fundamentals. You fear because your fundamentals are not clear. So we are going to see a very basic example today. Most of the students know this, but still we make so many mistakes, right? From the past experiences of my teaching in the field when I was a student. So based on that, I've compiled this. The most important thing which we see daily, right? The example is the Ohm's law. It's a very important, most important law. So what is it? Right? So often students get confused about it. Why? When I ask students, when you ask yourself, what is Ohm's law? Everybody says V is equal to IR. But is it V is equal to IR? Is it really V is equal to IR? If you ask question to ourselves, yes, V is equal to IR. That's what we have studied, right? But if you want to know whether really Ohm's law is V is equal to IR, you have to dive into the topic, right? So what is the topic? Right. Note 1. The important fundamental: voltage can always exist without current. Now, how it is possible, right? See, you have to understand what is voltage, what is current, right? Already we know that there is a potential difference, which most of you are aware about these things, right? So some force or some work is done in carrying a charge from one point to another point, due to which the potential difference is developed, right, or voltage is developed. Now this directed flow of current, right, directed flow of electrons is called current. Now why I am saying that voltage can always exist without current? Because you may ask me, what is open circuit, what is short circuit, right? It's a slightly deviated topic, right? But still, I just want to make you thoroughly understand about this. So voltage can exist without current means there is an open circuit condition, right? And during open circuit condition, there may not be any current, but still voltage exists. Is the converse true? What is the converse? Can current exist without voltage, right? Or can current always exist? Yes, in theoretical sense, short circuit happens, right? But it's not ideal phenomenon. Okay, try to understand it. Short circuit is very dangerous. Open circuit is not so dangerous, right? Now, in our house, there are so many plug points, right? If you don't connect any load, what is the load? You're charging your cell phone, you're charging your laptops, you're charging or you're using your induction stoves. The plug points, always the voltage is existing, right? But the current flow is not there because there is not any closed path. Current requires the closed path, whereas the voltage does not require a closed path, right? So this fundamental mistake is often repeated by the students. So we should be clear in that. So then what is Ohm's law? Right? So actual Ohm's law. So Ohm's law states that current is directly proportional to the voltage when the temperature is maintained constant. When we remove this proportionality constant, it becomes our famous equation, which is called as V is equal to IR, where R, what is R? And R is the resistance, right? R is the resistance of the conductor, resistance of the material, whatever you may say, right? So this is Ohm's law. Now, again there is one more catchy point here, right? What's the catch? The catch is it's often misrepresented as voltage is directly proportional to current, which is wrong. Just now I have said voltage exists without current, all these things. So same, the continuation of this. So voltage always exists because there is a closed path, right? In that closed path, the closed path is through the resistor here, right? So the current produced will be directly proportional to the voltage which is existing already, right? But there is no meaning if I say voltage is directly proportional to current. Why? If I say voltage is directly proportional to current, that means current is already existing and the voltage which has developed is proportional to current, which is wrong. Actually there is a voltage between the two ends of the resistor or two ends of the conductor. Because there is an existing of the voltage, there is some potential drop that is causing the current to flow from higher potential to lower potential, right? So this is the students which is called Ohm's law, which famously is quoted as V is equal to IR, but it's not the same, right? So if you want to study more such fundamentals, get thorough about the basics, please subscribe my channel, please visit my channel daily. Thank you students for visiting it.